an opening statement from you, Coach.
All right, yeah, certainly. Great performance today by Millie Thompson in the circle. She just led the way, kept their hitters off balance all day, had a lot of, really big outs for us when they got runners on, and just pitched a phenomenal game. And loved the way our defense played behind her today, turned 2 double plays, making the routine plays, and that's big for us. Millie's a true competitor, and you saw that today in the circle. And then, offensively, I think we're getting a lot more competitive at bats, and McKenzie obviously with the big 2-run homer, and Reedy got on base for there, and that gave us a little cushion, and Millie took it from there. So very impressed with our performance today, and looking forward to another big game tomorrow against Pitt.
Coach, Millie struggled a bit last 3 starts. How good was it to see her pitch like she did today?
Oh, it's a big relief. Last couple starts, she couldn't get out of the first inning without giving up some runs. And, like I said, she had command of her changeup today and really hitting her spots, and relied on her defense a little bit. And I thought, from an emotional standpoint, she was really centered and under control. And if she didn't get a call or didn't make a pitch, she was able to shake it off and bounce back. And that's a sign of a good pitcher and a sign of maturity on Millie's part.
Other than Cagle, the offense has really struggled. Is that just softball, or is it just this time of year where you just try to wake up the bats a little bit?
Yeah, I think, certainly pitchers have scouting reports. Pitt's playing for their postseason life, like I mentioned last night. They're trying to make the ACC tournament. Graduate senior today pitching against us with a good rise ball and a good changeup, and she was hitting her spots. And I think if you look across the nation, there's a lot of good teams that are winning 2-1, 1-0 games right now, and that's fast pitch softball. But the biggest thing as a coach is you want your players to keep working, keep making adjustments, and keep battling at the plate. And I think our team's doing that.
Hyatt had a game-winning bunt last night. How much of a luxury is it to have a 360 hitter to be able to come in and not only fill in at the plate, but also for Abby at catcher?
Yeah, Abby was a huge loss for us. And, the good thing is, I've said this all along, we have 2 outstanding catchers. JoJo's caught a lot of big games for us in her career, and she's caught a lot this year, and she has stepped up big time for us. She's such a mature player. She gives us quality at bat. She's got a great eye at the plate and great bunter, and puts the ball in play and calls a great game behind there, and works with our pitchers extremely well.
How did Abby get injured, and what's the timetable for her return?
So Abby should be back. We're hoping ACC tournament postseason. There's no timetable right now. So I think the biggest thing is she got hurt getting hit by the pitch against South Carolina, and now it's time's just got to take its course. She's got to heal, and our doctors do a great job, and when they say she's ready to go, we'll get her back in there.
I got one final question for you. Stewart got her first start today. What made you decide to give her the opportunity as opposed to Oda?
Abby has just worked extremely hard. She's one of those players that is just a total team player, and she's a really good hitter. We just have a lot of depth, and Oda was hot for a long time, and then she got a little injury and came out of the lineup, and then Marina Knowles, who went with her, and she was hot for a couple games. And I think it's just a matter of shuffling the deck a little bit and giving her an opportunity. She's been chomping at the bit, so to speak, and she gives us competitive at bats. She gives us good BP, and she works her tail off, and you want to reward that.
That's all we have for you, Coach.
All right.